Okay, so for my final narrative, I'm going to tell you guys a story of when I was younger. This story I like to call a series of unfortunate events because there were a lot of things that happened when I was younger. So growing up in our neighborhood, there were mostly Hispanics. So we grew up with the same culture, same beliefs, same tradition, for the most part, everything the same. Our parents got along great, and there was also a lot of family that lived around. As I got older, when I was about 9 years old, a new family moved into the neighborhood, and this family was American. And when I say American, I mean white American, white skin. So everyone was pretty welcoming. We all got along great. This new family was a married couple with a 3-year-old boy named David. When the husband was actually divorced, he had a son and a daughter. The daughter, Emily, was about my age from his previous marriage. The kids only came over every other weekend and for the summer. So the first story that I have to tell was actually from when I was about 9 years old. So this new family had a pool, which was great. Who doesn't like a pool during the summer, especially when it's really hot out? Growing up, I was never allowed to wear a bikini or a one piece or any of that, anything that showed extra skin, because that was a big no-no. I think it was just mostly my dad that thought that way, not a culture thing. Now that I'm older, I see that. So they had a pool, and they invited me over a lot, but I never went over because I was embarrassed to wear gym shorts in the pool. So every time I went over, or actually I didn't go over, I would just say I'm on my way or I have something to do, any excuse that I could come up with. So the second thing that happened was when David was about 4 years old, he began pre-K. So at that time I was about 10. So the following summer, David was going to start summer school, and they needed a babysitter for one of the days during the week. So I actually volunteered to babysit. They were going to pay me, so I thought, easy money. Why not? Um, Later on, actually, when it was a Tuesday, the bus normally got there around 12:20 to drop off the kids. And my mom said, let's go to Walmart. And I said, no, I have to wait for David because I'm watching him today. She said, we'll be back on time. So here I go. I get in the car. We go to Walmart. We go shopping. We go shopping. And then on our way back, we actually ran into an accident. So that delayed us for about 25 or so minutes. So I was thinking to myself, oh no, David's going to be wondering where I am. He's not going to have anywhere to go. So I'm freaking out. So we finally got home, and I see my dad's car in the driveway, which was a relief because my dad's never home. But then when I got there, I asked him where David was. He said he didn't know. He said I should go look for him. So I literally knocked on every single neighbor's door asking for David. And they said that they did not know where David was. So at this point, I'm freaking out. And finally, after about an hour of searching for little David, I go back to his parents' house and find out that mom and dad actually did not go on the trip they were planning on, so I didn't even have to babysit. David went straight home. So, great. And then I actually broke down crying because I was paranoid and just freaking out and kind of relieved that he was fine. So, my third story actually is from that same summer. Emily was in the Girl Scouts, so they did a lot of trips. They actually went to camping up in the Dells, which was really exciting, but I had never been camping before, like out in the wilderness camping. So my mom actually made me pack a big suitcase full of clothes in case it rained, in case it was sunny, in case I got wet, in case something. There's always in case. So it was really embarrassing showing up, getting ready to go on this trip with my big suitcase, and then all they have is this little gym bag full of stuff to take on their trip. And there were a lot more stories, but I think this is, for the most part, the most embarrassing ones for me.